Hi, I'm Dan Moran, founder and president of NextAct, and I hope you're enjoying what you're running on my website. And you're probably on the section that says, what do we do? And you may still be asking yourself, okay, I think I got it, but I'm not sure. Dan, tell me, what is it? What do you do? Well, you know, it's a really good question because every individual's needs are different. Every individual's needs are unique. And my job is to really determine where you are, at what place in your career, and where you want to go next. And that begins the process of helping to affect that transition. You know, some people come to me, they just need help in planning. They need to determine what their ideal career path is. They're in a job or in a career where they have been at for a number of years. It just doesn't connect to them. They're not passionate about it. They don't like doing it. And as a result, they become disconnected, undermotivated, and in seeking of new opportunities. Others need help in getting started to make the commitment on making a change in either a job that doesn't fit them or a career that doesn't fit them as well, or a life situation that just has to change. Oftentimes, my role is helping to vet those discussions and concerns and helping them come to an understanding where they give themselves permission to move forward in their career. Others need help in defining and implementing a job search strategy. You know, the whole process of looking for a job is so different than it was just a few years ago. The good news is technology's made it easier. The bad news is technology's made it easier because anybody can apply to any job, anywhere, at any time. And this is why you need to really stand out to be competitive. Others come to me and say, Dan, you know, I've just had it. I think it's time for me to strike out in my own business. I've been thinking about it for some time, but I don't really know if it's the right thing for me. I help answer that question. And take it beyond that and help it determine what type of business makes sense, what doesn't make sense. Not everyone is an entrepreneur. It has to be the right fit for you, for your brain, your heart, and your life. And I can help you determine that. Others are at a point where they're saying it's just time for me to dial it back a few notches and do what I want to do, but do it this time on my terms. You know, maybe the 60-hour weeks are history, and the numerous and countless meetings and memorandums and PowerPoints are behind you. My job is to help you determine what is that next process or next place in your career where you can do work and you can do work on your terms. It's so common with today's boomers today who are saying to themselves, hey, what's next? I don't want to just go sit on the rocking chair on the porch. And in fact, if the statistics are right, 80% of people will never traditionally retire in that manner going forward. They're going to be doing something well into the 60s, 70s, and sometimes 80s and 90s. There's some remarkable stories out there. How I do this, use the power of the science of psychology, the tools and resources I have at my disposal to understand what really and truly is the right fit for you, what would motivate you, and would help drive you to succeed. We create a plan, a workable plan that you can execute and put into place and begin to finally move on to that job, that career, that life that you truly want. I know this seems kind of nebulous because, again, every situation is different, but I do welcome the opportunity to sit down and talk with you and come up with a process that makes sense for you where you are in your life. And again, thanks for visiting.